Good evening, everybody. My name is Richard Maud, founder of VEMA Trader. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I know we are at VEMA Trader because we have just released today the most requested feature everyone has had since our launch. To find out what it is, log into VEMA Trader, and in the top right-hand corner, you'll see that Ninji is there with an announcement popping around. She's so excited to tell you about it. If you poke on Ninji, then she will take you to our release notes showing you that today we have released multiple take profits. Oh, this is very, very exciting. We've been working on this one for a long time behind the scenes. It took a hefty rewrite of a bunch of logic behind how VEMA Trader actually worked, and I'm really, really massively proud of the team and what we've accomplished. It is so easy to use. I'm super excited to go ahead and show it to you. So let's jump over into VEMA Trader and let's have a look-see at what we could trade. Now, I'm thinking that something is going to happen very shortly with the Crypto.com token CRO. Why? Because in the next half an hour or so, the CEO is going to jump on and do a live Ask Me Anything. I'm looking forward to seeing that. So I'm going to jump over into VEMA Trader, and trading on OKX, I have got ourselves the Crypto.com token already ready to go. And because this is happening pretty soon, I've dropped down to the 15-minute chart interval, and let's have a look, see what's been happening on CRO in the past couple of hours. We have been in a range after some pretty unfortunate news that has popped out over the past few days. But hey, they're going to address it. Let's see what they've got to say. So I'm thinking this is either going to go really, really well, and CRO is going to go way back up where it was in the past, yay, or it's going to go really, really badly. He's going to say something funky and price is going to fall. Personally, I hope he says something good and it goes up, because there's just been so much news in the crypto industry at the moment. I digress. Let's focus on multiple take profits. So I'm going to add in two triggers onto VEMA. Left-hand side, click on trigger. I'll add in a trigger, draw on my chart. Let's draw one here at resistance. I've popped in a resistance level, a resistance level. I'm thinking if we go above alpha, I want to see price rocket up really wonderfully high. And I'm also going to add another trigger here and put it down below our support level. If this all goes poorly, then I'm expecting price to unfortunately tank. Again, I don't want that to happen. But hey, as a trader, I need to be emotionally detached, and all I want to do is be trading price action. My emotions should be pushed to the side. So to set up these trades, left-hand side, I'm going to come here and click on add. Let's do the long first. Now to do that, I'll pick on my alpha trigger. I'll go direction long, and my strategy will be a cross. I'm not going to use a candle close on this one because this is going to be a pretty quick price action, I think. As soon as we have which way it's going to rocket one way or the other, I reckon. What I am going to do, though, is set an expiry date on this, because I know he's speaking in about an hour, and it's going to last for probably an hour or two. So I'm going to have an expiry date. If this doesn't happen by, let's say, 7 o'clock down the bottom, then this trade should just terminate itself. But hey, it's a story for another day. Let's go into the risk management section now and have a look-see. If you are an existing user of VEMA Trader, then right now nothing is different to you. Take your take profit, drag it around the place, get your stop loss, drag it into position. Your risk reward's going to go ahead and update itself for you. Wonderful, nothing changes there. Now, if you wanted to scale out of your position as price hits different targets along the way, we can take our take profit, and let's say we put it here to 0.8, just dragging an area where it's just kind of prices sat for a little bit. It'll make a resistance area, or it'll break straight through it. From there, I'm going to, on the left-hand side, come to the take profits. Now, you'll notice that there's now an add button here for take profits. There's also an allocation going on. If you buy a position of X amount of futures contracts, then you would want to sell out of the position for the same amount of contracts. So you'll notice here that as I've only got one take profit, the allocation is 100%. Now, that kind of makes sense. enter the position, exit the position. As I click add and add in a few more take profits though, you'll see that I just click add and they add themselves onto the chart. The numbers don't quite add up. It's pretty cool that I can just grab them and drag them around in position, which is awesome. But there's a problem right now. I can't add the trade at the bottom because I have currently over allocated my position. You can only sell 100% of what you've got. So as I scroll down and I look at all of these take profits, we look at this allocation percent here. They need to add up to 100%. Now I can go ahead and drag them and say I'll take out 50% at the first target, I'll take out 15% at the second, I'll take out 20%. And you'll see that it tells you, hey, you've now got 135, so I better take 35 away from you, a little bit more, a little bit more. Now, if you don't want to do the math like that one and you just say, I just want to take out X amount at every single option as we take it, we can also come here and click the split evenly button. So to demonstrate this one, I've currently got it all set to 100% of the total allocation. I'm going to click on add. It'll add another take profit, and now my allocation doesn't work out. So I'll click on split evenly, and that'll go ahead and just say, look, 20% across all of them, please, which is wonderful because then I can go ahead and just say, you know what, let's have one for the moonshot. Really, really high, bro. Awesome. Okay. Now, also to this one, we can see on the chart that each individual take profit has its own risk to reward. So this one here, the first one is a 2.1, the second one is a 3.8, the third one's a 5.3, the fifth one will be a 12.37 all the way. But VEMA Trader re-weights them all to say, well, if you were to hit all 5 of these take profits you've got there, yes, the fifth one is a 12-to-1 trade, but it's only 20% of the allocation. So when we re-weight all of these and their individual risk rewards, the whole trade works out to currently be a, come on little double tapper, 6.02 to 1 on the average risk to reward entry. Now this is kind of cool because as you move your take profit and move it down, you'll see the first one is a 1.2 to 1 trade for that 20% of the position, but it's gone ahead and changed the overall risk to reward. As I move it down, as I move my take profit down, the overall risk to reward of the position will be adjusted as well. And the final one, the final risk to reward that VEMA will use for your minimum risk to reward is what is the overall position outcome going to be. So if let's say that I had a minimum of a 10-to-1 trade because I'm only doing moonshots, boy, then at this point VEMA would not take this trade because yes, there is a 12-to-1 in there, but the overall risk to reward is only a 5.7 to 1. Anyway, so let's set that back to 3, and 5's a bit too many. Let's get rid of one of them and then split evenly. We're good to go. This trade, I need a moonshot in there, don't I? Go big, mate. Go big. There we go. The initial first take profit should get out of the road. That's better. So now I've got myself a 7-to-1 trade. So I can go ahead and click add. Ready to go. You know what? I could also go ahead and set up a short on this one. Let's go Bravo, short, and cross. And now I am good to go on this trade as well. Let's put it down really, really, really small for the moonshot. God, I hope that doesn't happen. That would be so bad for the industry. I don't want another exchange to crash. Anyway, I will take my take profit over here on the left and I'll add on 2 more take profits. Let's just put the first one in position, second one, third one in position, split evenly. They're good to go. They're all at 33%, and that gives me an overall trade of 4.3 to 1. But I could go ahead and drag that nice and close as a stop loss to really get that risk to reward higher. Not financial advice there. You know, set your stop loss where it should go. All right, add on that. So I can submit these trades, let them go. That'll be a lot of fun to see how they go, how they perform. But you know what? I also want to show you what else we've added here to how to visualize the outcome of a trade. Before I forget, submit, go, confirm, they're out the door. Here's a trade that I have prepared earlier. Now this one was done in our test environment a while ago. Yes, freely admitting that because we can see here on the 5th of October. And so What we used to do in the past in VEMA is only show the green box for the entry and the exit, showing you this is the time window of where the trade was active. A lot of people were asking, can we please see where the original stop loss was or where the original take profit is for that? And so we've added that as well. Here's the stop loss of this trade, dash, 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 dash. It came pretty close to my stop loss and then went in the direction that I wanted it to go. Yes, 2.24% account increase. I'm happy with that. And so how do we visualize multiple take profits then? So this one's a little bit more complicated because it's got a lot more on there, but I'll talk you through it. Here is a trade, again, from our test environment, because this only just got released today, so couldn't have traded this on our production environment. So you might notice here that I'm on BitMEX and trading Ethereum. And with I'm trading Ethereum on BitMEX's testnet, the prices will look a bit different because there's a lot more wickage going on there. Anyway, story for another day. Look, the candles aren't going to match production. That's the short story. Here we can see that I wanted to be a bottom picker. Yes, I said that. I went straight down and I took a quick entry and picked the short-term bottom of the current decline. We can see the entry was this lovely blue line here. I was aiming for a 2.29 to 1 trade. Here was my initial stop loss, and I've dragged my stop loss up into a closer to entry position. You'll notice the coloring is different on these. The initial stop loss is a more of a faded pink, faded red, while the stop loss itself is a full-on red. This is your current one. That's where you were originally before. If I drag my stop loss, I can't put it further away than my initial stop loss because, hey, that was where your risk percent was set. So you can't go do that. You'll also notice I've got my take profit 1 and 2. These are not dashed. These have been hit. They've been filled. And so VEMA says, look, I have filled those orders. I will make them solid lines. I can no longer drag them and adjust a filled order. Whereas my take profit 3, 4, and 5, hey, man, I can move those around as much as I need to. Take profit 3, let's go and put it just below 1400. And that'll pop up and say, look, that's going to adjust your risk to reward. Are you okay with that? Yes, I am. Let's go ahead and run that trade. So there we go, guys. Multiple take profits now available in VEMA Trader. Ooh, this is exciting. I hope you guys are as excited as I am about this feature. Yes, I can't wait to see what you all do with it. Have yourselves a lovely night. Bye-bye.